Hey Leo, welcome to your April 2025 monthly reading. We're just going to go ahead and get started here and jump straight in. I hope you're doing well. Let's take a look here, Leo. You did pull the Page of Swords here for the overall energy. Definitely feel like April is going to be a way better month than March was. So if you felt like March was very confusing, all over the place, disorienting, I think April we're going to have a lot more clarity. The sun's going to be in Aries, then it'll come to Taurus at the end of the month. We've left Pisces season. Now we are still in the middle of a Venus and Mercury retrograde, right? But those planets will come direct and come back into Aries. But for the most part, that sun being in Aries, I feel like helps us visually be able to see things better. Let's see. If you've been going through heartbreak here, Leo, there's a big healing that's happening for you in the month of April here. A big healing. Also, if there's been any fallouts or just disappointments in relationships here, I think there's about to be a big turnaround here. Yeah. Oh yeah. All right. Let's pull your cards here. Let's pull your oracle cards and we'll jump into your read. We'll jump into your reading here. While I'm shuffling these cards, if you're interested in booking a personal reading with me, that link will be down below in the description. And my reads are still on sale too. I figured I'd leave the sale on because a lot of people have been hitting me up and they want me to keep the sale. All right, let's take a look here, Leo. You pulled this Void Off Course Moon card. It says missing here. Something is emotionally missing. The moon deals with our emotions, right? It deals with our emotional body. And then with this Three of Swords right now being in your challenge, I do pick up, there's some heartbreak here. There's some things here that you're trying to mend within inside yourself, in relationships here. I don't think this Three of Swords is new. I don't think this Three of Swords is new in the month of April. It's already something that you're dealing with. Let's see here. But this is a really, really good read though. Let's see. You pulled this Unmarked Trail. It says Revelation here. If there's been answers that you've been seeking at this time and you haven't been able to find them, you'll start to find those answers in the month of April and there will be clarity here for you. And the reason why I do say that, before I jump into the tarot, I'll show you, but the reason why I do say that is because you do have the Page of Swords here for the overall energy, which is always a good indication if you've been looking for deeper revelations, if you've been looking for more clarity, even possibly communication or understanding, emotional clarity, I feel as well. So let's see. You have this change card. Yep. You're in the midst of change here. In the midst of change. And it's like you sort of are floating here in between two worlds. And that new world, I feel, for us, all of us in the collective, is beginning. The sun just came into Aries. We're going to have Saturn, we're going to have Neptune that comes into Aries on March 30th, right? So it'll be here finally in Aries. And it'll be here for the month of April. So that's really going to help us. That's going to be a big energetic shift. You know, Neptune and Pisces at the last degree, 29 degrees. It's very potent. It's very intense. Neptune and Pisces can feel very disorienting, can feel very slippery emotionally, can feel very sensitive emotionally, right? And Neptune and Pisces is all about compassion and forgiveness and selflessness and being able to dissolve those chains and cords to the past that are keeping us from really stepping into our higher selves and being able to really be in that vibrant, loving energy. So with this Page of Swords being here for the overall energy for you for the month, this is definitely a month to where I see you getting a lot more clarity here, specifically around your thoughts here. It's very interesting. I almost kind of feel like your thoughts have just been bouncing all over the place, Leo, and it's just been hard to really anchor them or to really understand them. But I do see you getting a lot more clarity here. And it's also too, I also see here that during the month of April, like there's been ideas that I feel like you've been holding on to. There's been things here that you've been curious about or interested in. And I think with this Page of Swords, you'll start really setting those things forth into motion because there's just more clarity, I feel, in regards to your thinking. And the Page of Swords is just a page, but man, it's a big step, I feel here, because I feel like this is like giving you a lot of clarity and an organization here to be able to just communicate clearly, understand things clearly, to be able to understand your ambitions, to be able to give you that strength, to be able to initiate things. That's what I see the overall vibe here being for you. King of Wands in your current energy. So you're already in a good place here, Leo. Leo is the King of Wands, right? That's why there's lions on the fucking throne, because he's fucking Leo. So I think here that, Leo, it's all about being your own confident authority and remembering who you are here and not letting anybody take away your shine, not letting anything, dim your light here. King of Wands, you're someone who has a lot of ambition. King of Wands also the trailblazer, the visionary. You got goals, you got things here that you got to maintain and keep in motion here. So I feel don't let anything set you back here with this Three of Swords being in the challenge. There's heartbreak, there's disappointment. I feel that is around you. There's things that you're trying to clear up. There's things that you're trying to mend. Also, the Three of Swords as well is also, I feel like this is going both ways. It's like you got your own personal shit that you're dealing with, and I feel like there's things out there in the world as well that are pissing you off that you want to change too. And so this Queen of Cups, as your advice, is about holding that space, holding that emotional, loving, compassionate energy, that healing energy for yourself, right? Being compassionate toward yourself, being loving toward yourself, nurturing yourself here, but also with others as well. Because that Six of Cups here in the future, and then you have the Four of Swords and the outcome. All these three cards together symbolize some type of huge healing that's going on. So, this doesn't have to be like something huge that you're healing, but I would say if you're going through any type of healing process at this time, I feel like the healing will go well here, or you'll see improvements in that. Specifically, if you've gone through a breakup, or there's been heartbreak or something like that in your relationships, or something like that, I definitely feel like you could be healing that. But I think this Six of Cups here in the future position, Four of Swords, is definitely an energy here to where there's a gift in all this. Six of Cups is the gift of transformation, right? And it's the restoring of simplicity and being able to feel like you can trust life again, and you can trust people again, and you can trust the world again, and you can just trust the universe again, right? And trust the process of things. There's a promise I feel you'll make with yourself in the month of April. And you may be like, Austin, what the fuck are you talking about? I feel like there's some type of promise that you're making toward yourself or with yourself. And I'm just so interested to have you come back and let me know. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong. But I do pick up, there's like a promise. Like I think it'll be like some type of moment that you're in to where like you're promising yourself something. And it ushers in some type of, it connects parts of yourself that have been fragmented for some reason. You have the Four Swords here in the outcome, which I like. This is a restoring of harmony, balance, and also growth and expansion in regards to your relationships and the learning of the lessons of the things that you've been through. I feel like I just heard over the past 12 years, but it could be longer than that or it could be shorter than that. But the Four of Swords is being able to rest, being able to recover, being able to find that peace, that positivity, and that equilibrium here. You have the King of Cups here in the position of something you're unaware of that you need to be aware of here. You have psychic gifts here, Leo. I'm not just saying that. I picked that up here. King of Wands, King of Cups. You're very sensitive, but sensitive in a good way. You're sensitive to be able to... You see and perceive things and feel things that other people wouldn't notice or see. And so you have a gift to be able to give as well. Like you have a gift to be able to help people understand what they need. So I feel like Spirit's really wanting you to use that gift. And I think here with this King of Cups in the position of something you're unaware of, King of Cups is about love and devotion. That King of Wands is about your purpose and your vision. So staying devoted to your vision and your purpose, and it's very interesting. I feel like I'm hearing like having to be the adult or something like that, like having to be, Three of Swords and then Queen of Cups is the advice. Is like you sort of are the one that holds the sacred space that's kind of been through it all. And so it's like you're having to sort of be the leader with a lot of things and set the tone. I hope that makes sense. Let's see. Clarify the Page of Swords here for the overall energy. Pull the Knight of Swords. A lot of things are going to be moving really fast this month for you. Page of Swords, Knight of Swords. I get a lot of energy and motion here for you. All these new ideas, a lot of communication, a lot of things I see you curious about, wanting to try, set forth in emotion. Could be travels for you as well in the month of April. I'm seeing like a lot of wind. There's going to be something like a lot of wind. what is this about specifically? Six of Pentacles. It could be, Six of Pentacles is about things that you're connected to, right? Where there's reciprocity and where there's a reciprocation of energy. So this could be services, this could be community, groups. It's about like giving, right? And receiving. Clarify the King of Wands in your current energy. You have the Seven of Swords here. Strategies and tactics, Leo. Seven of Swords isn't a bad card, I feel, in this case. Seven of Swords is you being more strategic. You have a lot of ambition, right? So this is ambition and strategy all coming together. And you sort of having to be strategic. I think you have to be strategic, right? Like, for instance, sometimes you need new tactics and strategies. You can't keep doing everything the same way you've always done it. So in a way, I think you're also recreating things. Clarify the Three of Swords. You have the Two of Pentacles here. I feel like your challenge at this time is change. Like, Two of Pentacles is learning the dance of change of life, and the Three of Swords is already the harsh reality, and the Two of Pentacles is like having to deal with that harsh reality, or that, that thing that feels harsh. And you're just having to kind of the only thing you can do is just like do the work to move yourself forward. But I'm also picking up too, is like being too hard on yourself, being too tough on yourself. It's like there's a time and a place for that, right? But I feel like in your case, the Queen of Cups as your advice is more like gentleness, more compassion, more love. Clarify the Six of Cups in the future. You pulled the Queen of Pentacles. You have something really good coming your way in regards to work and career here. There could be an opportunity. Also, there could be some type of investment or something like that for you in the month of April. Yeah, but I think trust, like your ability to trust yourself, trust others, and just trust life itself, and feel the restoring of simplicity, and really getting the gift of transformation is really going to add, like all this stuff is really going to add to the quality of your life in the month of April with the Six of Cups, Queen of Pentacles here. You could even be getting a gift here as well. Clarify the Four of Swords in the outcome. You have the Knight of Wands here. I definitely do get a balance here. There's something coming up, I feel it's in the month of May, or it could be the summer with the Knight of Wands, that I see you looking forward toward the end of the month. It's like I feel like you're almost kind of like meditating and contemplating on just sort of like the next thing you're about to leap into. But there is something on the horizon, I feel, that's going to be exciting for you too. Clarify the Queen of Cups as your advice. You pulled the Chariot. Yeah, I feel like while you're moving forward with all the ambition that you have, and I think it's very important that one of your greatest skills and greatest gifts that you do have is compassion and being able to hold space and being able to be nurturing and loving. And so I feel like Spirit's really wanting you to take that with you moving forward, but give it to yourself as well, and give it to others as well, especially if you really want to make an impact on people in the world. It's like the best thing to do right now, is to have that compassion, is to come from a place of love. Clarify the King of Cups. You have the Five of Swords in the position of something you're unaware of that you need to be aware of. Yeah, Five of Swords is saying, hey, especially with that Seven of Swords is about strategies and tactics. However, with the Five of Swords, Seven of Swords, you could easily fall into the shadow to where you can be too harsh, or you can step on others to get to where it is that you want to go, or you disregard others or disrespect others, and that could come back to bite you in the ass. So that King of Cups is saying here, just make sure that you're coming from a loving place. Make sure you're coming from a loving place. You pull this Black Moon Lilith card. It says mystery here. Yeah, I think right now it's like it just feels as if something has been missing, and it's like you're really. I see you doing a lot of shadow work here, Leo. Like really going into your subconscious, unconscious, and removing and dissolving the limitations and blocks here that have been stopping you from feeling happy, or at least establishing a consistent rhythm of joy here. You pulled this fallen angel card. It says spiritual narcolepsy here. Well, this is about getting back to your spiritual ways. This is about reconnecting to your spiritual side and deepening that connection. The Chariot, Queen of Cups would be deepening your connection to the divine, strengthening your connection to the divine, because it's going to guide you here. Like, you need spiritual guidance. And so the way we can do that is we can seek out mentors and other people, right? Or we can seek our higher selves. Like, we can go inward and get the messages directly from source. You pulled this relaxation card, and it says change here. If you're fearing like things are going to turn out the worst, I don't think they will. I think Neptune at this last degree of Pisces before it comes into Aries on the 30th of March, right? It could definitely, if it can feel very disorienting and a lack of meaning, and that can create anxiety and restlessness, and it can make you fear things. So just be aware of that. We're stepping into a lot of brand new energy, and I think for you, it's going to benefit you really well. But I mean, I do see your challenges. There's a lot here. I feel like you're juggling, and you're also like going through this. There's also heartbreak, disappointment, and you're just trying to do your best here and push forward. But I gotta say, Leo, like, I would really, focus on your own emotional world here and your inner self. Like, nurture yourself here. Like, sometimes the best thing to do is to yield. I'm not saying you have to stop, but to yield. And connect back to yourself. Connect back to your soul. The Chariot is the soul extended in action. Right? But the only way to really move that soul, or to remain connected to your soul while it's moving forward, is to connect with it. Right? Two of Pentacles, Three of Swords is trying to control too much of the external world. Right? But everything is really the direct result of what's going on internally. So that is what I got for you, Leo, in your reading. I appreciate you for watching. I'm gonna leave your reading here. If you want to book a personal reading with me, that link will be down below in the description. If you're new to the channel, I encourage you to subscribe. And otherwise than that, Leo, I'm wishing you the best. I'm here for you. If you need any guidance, direction, confirmation, if you want to ask me any question, my readings are on sale. And again, that link is down below. Otherwise than that, Leo, I'm wishing you the best, and I'll see you later.